Hello, welcome back to the session. So today we will discuss about the most important thing of any 3D application, that's called the render or the render setting. So whatever we are working into the Maya application or any kind of 3D application, definitely if you not follow the particular proper render settings, the output would be not appropriate. So after completion of this all, generating UV maps, 3D painting tool, the types of shader, now it's a time to get learn how we can go with a proper render settings. So there are several tools, several menu available into the Maya render view. So 101 we will discuss all the render view option in Maya application. Let's switch to the software to get better understanding how we can utilize, how we can use the render view with the help of Maya software render view settings.
Hi everyone. So in the previous we have just set up all those things, and in this session we will just make some duplicate copies. So at first I will just select this, and as you have seen that we have just moved the pivot by pressing D here, and what I will do, I will just select this. As you can see that it's facing in the X direction, which is here in the X direction. So I will go to edit, and here you have the duplicate special. We'll click over here, and as you can see the scale value, which is X, Y and Z, which is all in minus. Okay, so I will put the X value in -1 and apply the same. So it will just create the copy over here. And okay, one more thing we have to do, we'll just go to duplicate special. At first we'll reset it, and then we'll just -1, apply, close. So the problem is sort outed, because as you can see here also we have the -1 earlier, so the problem has sort outed. And here just click over here and press D again and just move it at the corner. Okay, I think here would be fine. I'll select this and just move it somehow here. Here would be the here would be fine. Okay, now we'll go to edit and duplicate special. Click. As we have just did the duplicate special, so I will just put somehow here, and we'll put somehow here. Okay, Control S, make sure that you're saving your file, which is very important. Select this, Control D, move it here. Select this, Control D, move it here. And we'll go to the window, and here we have the outliner. Select this group, Control D, move it here, and select this part, Control D, move it here. As you can see, we have formed this. Select this, go to the front view. First save your file. And as you can see, like this I will put, because I don't have to open the UV here. I will just put somehow like this, and will do the editing in the compositing software. So hope now you understand the concept of UV, how you can just put the texture and all into there. Just work in only one and do the copy of all. So like this way you can work. And I will just save my file in a new scene. Continue. Like this way you can work quite well. So if I click over here, that's the render setting. So you found we are using Maya software, definitely yes. And you have all the features like file output, which format you want to save, and I will save in JPG, and what would be the frame range. So if you are animating something, you should just put the frame range, and perspective is fine. Preset, which is I think I will use 1080p right now, and also just put it somewhere here like this. And if you just click over here, you have the film gate. So this part would be renderable. I will just zoom this quite a bit. Okay, if I just click over here, you will find that the thing is get rendered. in the Maya software. As you can see, the thing is get rendered. Yeah, we have to just adjust the light so that it will just produce a good result. So here we have the exposure and the gamma gain value, so you can just manipulate your thing from here also. And also we have if you just click like this and just go here, you can click over here and just the render view will change. Okay, that's the thing where you can just work for the render. If you want to work here only, that means you want to render in this part, I will just drag this and just click over here. Now it will render only this part, okay, not the whole one. That's the snapshot. That means you will just keep the snapshot of the particular model, and as you can see, it's generating in the wireframe. So I will just go to the render view again and just render the same data. So like this way you can work. Okay, so here we have more features like keep image. If you keep your image, you can have a quick comparison. If I just increase keep image, click, as you can see there is only one image, and how much image you want to keep you can. If I just rotate this and click over and have another view, and if I just go here, as you can see we have both references. At first we have keep the image and then we have just another rendered. So like this way you can keep as much as image as you can. Click here, so it will just have 3 frames as you can see. So the last one I will just go here somehow here like this and just render the same data. So as you can see we have 3, 1, 2 and 3. So like this way you can keep your image. Okay, you can delete your image from here. You have render setting which is just present here. You have file where you can just put your file and just call up your images. You have the view region, you have the rendering tab which you are getting here, which all came in this particular. You have the IPR. So IPR render, you can have the perspective, because I'm working in the perspective. Click here and now it will generate the IPR render engine, as you can see. Okay, so we have generated the IPR and you can just click and just refresh the IPR image. So as you know that IPR stands for the interactive photorealistic rendering, which is only available in Maya. So it will produce some amount of photorealistic rendering, but you have to undergo through lighting and many various textures also. So we will discuss this step by step. And okay, you have the gain and gamma value. So by default value would be 1. Okay, and here we have the value which is also 1. So you have the display panel, all channels. If you want to click the blue, it will show the blue, green and red. And you have the alpha, it will just produce the alpha channel. Okay, so like this way you can work quite well. And also you have this play and pause button. So as you can go here, we have the Maya software. So the quality is custom and the edge analytic is low quality. If you go to high quality, definitely the timing will be more. And also if you are using any kind of motion in your scene, you can check the motion blur, which we will discuss in the animation chapter. And here you have the ray tracing quality. If you have something which is transparent and have glassy kind of nature, then you can check the ray tracing. So if the light get bounced, that thing will just produce some amount of effects into the nearby objects. So if you click over here, you have reflection, refraction. So in lighting session we will just work for the same. And here also we have IPR options. So make sure that it's checked when you are working in here. And if you are just rendering the same data, you have the panel. Okay, you have particular panel, so you can undergo through many changes. With the help of the Maya software and the common is basically the where you want to keep your image or where you want to change the image size. And if you need more exactly the more size, you can go for 4K, and resolution is 72, so you can put it 300. By default the value of resolution in Maya is 72, so if you putting 300, definitely little bit time will be increased. And also we have pixel inches. Okay, because we have just set at this pixel inches, by default value is also being the same. Aspect ratio would be a pixel, and the maintain ratio set it to pixel. Okay, no problem. And one more thing, as you can see here, the image size is showing with 72 dpi. And also if you go here, render using, we have this Arnold render engine. So it's a third-party plugin. and also it produces some amount of realistic render. If you click over here, the panel really changes, so it depends on your render engine. So we have separate classes for Arnold render engine. Now I'm just working in the Maya software because it's a basic and you have to start from here. Okay, master layer is fine because we are rendering the master layer, because all the things which is kept here is the master layer. So I'm just off the grid and the film kit also. If you click here, going to the channel box, as you can see here you have the layer option, create new layer. Now you can just click, right click, add selected object. So if you want to hide, you can hide. Okay, if you want to hide, you can hide your thing, or double click, you change the name if you want to, or you can just put the color. So when you're hiding, okay, that thing will be changed. So right now leave it here. And so whatever you want to make, you can make in layers. That would be fine, and also that would be beneficial when you are working in layer render. So what is render layers? We will have a proper class and a separate class for layer renders. So hope you understand the concept of UV, how you can just produce the UV map and how you can unwrap the UV data from the model, and after that just make one and just copy the same data. Okay, so let's continue to the next session.